This is the last page of a geometry review. I need to find the perimeter or circumference and area of each. Do not forget units. This first one is a rectangle. The page was a little curved, but I can see it's a rectangle. And let me get this pen the right size. So this is 7. That's 14. I need to find the length of that rectangle. I'm going to have to use Pythagorean theorem. So this is 7 squared plus length, I'll put L squared, equals 14 squared. 49 plus L squared equals 196. 14 times 14 is 196. Check it on the calculator. L squared equals 196 minus 49. 147. And square root is 14 squared. Is it 196 or 296? I was so arrogant about that. 14 squared. 196. Okay. And I better just do minus 49 because I've got some haywires in this going. 147. Well, I'll do the square root. Oh, okay, that's not going to be an even. I can fix that. L equals the square root of 147. And what is that? 3 times 4 is 12, 27. Three and 49. Okay, so that's 7 square root of 3. So the length is 7 square root of 3. And now I'm done because the perimeter is just 14 plus 7 square root of 3 plus 7 square root of 3 is 14 square root of 3, and this is feet, whatever that comes out to. If you have a calculator on the test, do it in the calculator. The area is going to be 7 times 7 square root of 3, 49 square root of 3 square feet, or square foots, if you want to say it that way. So those are the areas. That's the perimeter and the area. Feet and feet squared. All right, this looks like a rhombus. So if I need the two diagonals, diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. If that's 60, this is 30. And if that's 30, that's 60. And I know that this is 5, and that's 90. And remember, the sides in the 30, 60, 90 are x, 2x, and x square root of 3. So if 2x is 5, then x is going to be 2.5. That means that's 2.5. Okay, and then the side opposite 60 is going to be 2.5 square root of 3. So this whole diagonal is 5. This whole diagonal is 2.5 square root of 3 times 2 times 5 square root of 3. And so the perimeter is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 times 5. Perimeter equals 20 meters. The area is going to be 5 times 5 square root of 3 divided by 2 equals 25 square root of 3 divided by 2, 12.5 square root of 3 square meters. And then you can throw that on your calculator, and it doesn't say rounded anything, so I'm leaving it like that. All right, number 3. Number 3, I had something on my screen. You see what's on my screen, but you don't see the screen itself to see if there's something on it. Okay, check this out. I think this whole thing is 7, so that means this is 7. What else do I know? This is 5. If this is 45, this is 90, this is 45, which means this is 5. And since this is an isosceles trapezoid, this is also 5, because they're the same. Okay, I drew that a little skew. It's supposed to be like that. So let's see. I've got the perimeter. Oh, I do not have the perimeter. I need this side and this side to get the perimeter. Well, if this is 5 and this is 5, this is 5 square root of 2. Remember, in a 45, 45, 90, the side opposite 45 are x, and opposite 90 is x square root of 2. So if this is 5, then this is 5 square root of 2, and they're the same, 5 square root of 2. So now I've got my perimeter. 5 square root of 2, 5 square root of 2 is 10 square root of 2 plus 17 plus 7 plus 24. And that's going to be feet. How do I find the area of this? It's going to be base 1 plus base 2, 7, plus 17, divided by 2, times the height, which is 5, is 24 divided by 2 is 12 times 5 is 60 square feet. So there's your perimeter, or the perimeter is that whole thing. 10 square root of 2 plus 24, the area is 60 square feet. All right, what's the next one? I've got this triangle. This is 60, that's a 30. 30, 60, 90 is a special right triangle. And so if the side opposite, well, I'm going to have to check this. 30, 60, 90. The side opposite 30 is x, 90 is 2x, 60 is x square root of 3. So x squared of 3 equals 9. What does x equal? X square root of 3 equals 9. X equals 9 over square root of 3. I'll rationalize the denominator by multiplying by square root of 3 over square root of 3. That is 9 square root of 3 over 3, which is 3 square root of 3. So this, excuse me, is 3 square root of 3, and that would make the side opposite 90 2 times that, which is 6 square root of 3. Oh my goodness, this is a monster. Okay, that's 45. That makes this 45. So if this is 9, so is that. And then the side, 45, 45, 90. Side opposite 45 is x. Side opposite 90 is x square root of 2. So 9 square root of 2. And now I am done. I can find the perimeter, which is 6 square root of 3 plus 9 square root of 2. That's not the pen I want. Oh gosh, plus 3 square root of 3. I forgot that one. 6 square root of 3 plus 3 square root of 3 is 9 square root of 3. I'm just adding all these little side pieces. Plus 9 square root of 2 plus 9. And this is inches. That's the perimeter. And then the area is 1/2 base times height. So 1/2 times the height, which is 9, times the base, 9 plus 3 square root of 3. Boy, oh boy. I guess I could leave it like that, but 9 times 9 is 81. I don't want to take up room I need for other problems. 81 plus 27 square root of 3 over 2. I guess you can leave it like that. And that's going to be square inches. That's the area. Very nice. Very good. All right, now I've got a, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A hexagon. I guess it's regular. It doesn't say. I'm just guessing it is. Otherwise, I wouldn't know any of these sides. So the perimeter is 6 times 12. Perimeter is 72 inches. That one tick means inches. Feet, rather. Feet. 72 feet. How am I going to find the area? Well, it's going to be apothem times perimeter. And I can find this. The each angle is going to be 360 divided by 6 equals 60 degrees, which makes each half one 30. And that makes this 60. And if this is 6, the side opposite 90 would be 12. And this would be x square root of 3, which is 6 square root of 3. So the apothem is 6 square root of 3. So I just do 1/2 the apothem times 72. Boy, so 1/2 6 square root of 3 times 72 is 216 square root of 3 square feet. That's your area. There's your perimeter. Kite. Here's a kite. Here's a kite. Here's a kite. 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 I have to do D1 times, that's centimeters. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring. D1 times D2 divided by 2. That's the area of a kite. I multiply the diagonals together, and then I divide by 2. So I know that if this one's 3, that's 3. They bisect each other. Now I just have to find, all I have to find is this, because I know this is 9. All right, that's a 90-degree angle. That's 6, that's 3, which means this is a 30, 60, 90. I remember, again, the ratio. The ratio opposite 30 is x. That's 3. Opposite 90 is 2x. That's 6. Opposite 60 is x, which is 30. Square root of 3. So now I'm done. I know that the 1 diagonal is 3 plus 3 is 6 times 9 plus, not 30 square root of 3. 3, why did I put 30? How come you didn't correct me? 3 square root of 3. 9 plus 3 square root of 3. Why did I put 30? I do not know. I do not know. Okay, and 6 times 9 is 54 plus 18 square root of 3, and that's going to be, divide it by 2. Well, I guess I could have simplified this. I forgot to put the divided by 2 in the beginning. Divide it by 2. This is 3 times 9 is 27, plus 3 times 3 is 9, square root of 3. So, and that's going to be square centimeters. And then what's, I need the perimeter. How do I find, do I need the perimeter? Yeah, I need the perimeter. So this is 6, that's 6, and how do I find these? I know that's 3, I know that's 9, so I use Pythagorean theorem. 3 squared, this is the area, 3 squared plus 9 squared equals x squared. That's going to be this. 9 plus 81 is 90. 90 equals x squared. So x equals the square root of 90. And what is that? I can do 9 times 10, so it's 3 square root of 10. I need the perimeter. This is 3 square root of 10. This is 3 square root of 10. So what's the perimeter? It's going to be 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 square root of 10 plus 3 square root of 10 plus 6 square root of 10. And that is going to be in just plain units, centimeters. So that's the perimeter. This is the area, centimeters squared. Okay, next. I want the area of the shaded region. I'm going to do this one as red because I got shading all over the place. Let's see, this is 12, that's a semicircle. What's the area of a semicircle? 1/2 pi times the radius squared. If the circumference is 12, the radius is 6. 1/2 times 36 pi is 18 pi. That's this, 18 pi. You can't see it in the shading, so I'll just put it there. That's the area of that. Let's see, that's 6, that's 12, and so this is 6, so this is going to be 1/2, 6 times 12 is 72, which is just 36. So the area of that is 36. This is meters squared, and this is, what did I write? Oh, that's, it looks like 48. Let me fix that. It's 18 pi meters squared. That's the area of this. And then this one, again, is 12 times 6, 72, divided by 2 is 36 meters squared. And this one, this base is 6, and this is 3. So remember, the area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2. 6 plus 3 is 9, divided by 2 times 5, which is the height that's given there. 5 times 9 is 45 over 2, which is 22.5 meters squared. So now I can add these together. 36 plus 22.5 is 58.5 meters squared plus, oh, not meters squared yet, plus 18 pi meters squared. And that's the area of the shaded region. Now what do they want? They want find perimeter, circumference, and area. This says just find area of shaded region. So that's all I need. 58.5 plus, let me get rid of that thing because that was a mistake to put the units there. 58.5 plus 18 pi meters squared. All right, let me look at the next one. This is a hexagon. So I know that each angle is going to be 360 divided by 6 equals 60. So if I cut it in half, that's a 30. This is the 60. There's the 90. I need to find the apothem. Well, wait a minute. It wants the area of these. It's not shaded, but I can see a little bit of the shading. So it wants the area of that. So it's going to be the area of the circle minus the area of the hexagon. So let me find the area of a hexagon. Side opposite 30 is going to be half of 8. Remember, it's x, and then side opposite 90 is 2x. So this is 4. This is 4. So the area, and then this is going to be x squared root of 3, 4 square root of 3. So the area is 1/2 times 8 times 4 square root of 3, and times, there's 6 of those, 6. So let's see, 8 times 4 is 32, divided by 2 is 16, 6 times 16, 96 square root of 3 is the area of the hexagon. And now I need the area of the circle. What's the area of a circle? Pi r squared. The r is 8. So pi times 8 squared equals 64 pi. So the area of the shaded part is 64 pi. The area of the circle minus 96 square root of 3. And if you throw it in your calculator, you'll get a number for that. So I just found the area of the triangle, multiplied it by 6. So the area of the triangle is 1/2 times the base, which was 8, times the height, which is 4 square root of 3, and then times 6. I'm trying to get to the next one. Is this the last one? This is the last one. All right, this is a triangle. And I just want, this one the shading came through. How come the shading came through this time? I got something else on the screen. Shading came through. So if that's 6, I can separate this into 3 triangles, see? So I'll find the area of this triangle. And again, this is 3, so 360 divided by 3. I divided the central angle into 3, and then I'm going to cut that in half to get that half. Is 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 120. So that means this is 60 and this is 30. All right, let's see. The side opposite 30 is 6. This is 6 inches. The side opposite 90, do I need it? No, I don't need it. Oh, yes, I do, because, do I or don't I? I do not. The side opposite 60 is going to be 6 square root of 3. Because remember, the side opposite 30 is x, side opposite 60 degrees is x square root of 3. So that means this is 6 square root of 3. And there's 3 of those triangles, so whatever I get here for that area, I'm going to multiply by 3, and then I'll subtract the area of the circle. So the base of the triangle is 12 square root of 3 times the height of the triangle, which is 6, divided by 2, which is 36 square root of 3. That's the area of the triangle. So that's 36 square root of 3. And from that, I have to subtract the area of the circle. The radius is 6. Pi r squared, 36 pi. So it's 36 square root of 3 minus 36 pi. And then it is in inches squared. And did I forget some of these other ones? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think this one gave units, so this would be units squared. But anyway, make sure you put the units. Maybe I didn't put them in all of them. But that's it. That's all of the questions on that last sheet.